Here's what's happening now. I'm gonna pick up some hardwood lump charcoal, 987 for a 15.4 pound bag here at Walmart. Alright, that's what's going on. Alright, here we are again. Here's what's happening now. Barbecuing with Moose. Starting up the chimney. Got hardwood, lump, charcoal, royal oak. Just newspaper in the bottom. No accelerants. Do not use any type of fluids to start your barbecue at all. Ever. Don't do it. Alright. So I've done this before. You watch any of the other barbecue with Moose videos, you've seen this. Chimney, newspaper, wait for it to get going, and then we're going to dump it out, and then we're going to add more charcoal to the top of it, and that's where we're at. There's the charcoal, there's the chimney. This will take 10 minutes or so. You wait until the coals in there get good and hot, start to get red, then you dump it out. Alright, we'll check back. Alright, back at the queue. It's been going now for, I don't know, about 10 minutes or so. Here's what we got. I don't want to keep this camera up to it too long because it gets hot and it shuts down. But I don't know if you can see the red in there. It's starting to get red inside there in the bottom. And it's not smoking quite as much as it was, so that means all the paper has burned off. And now is about the time where I will dump it out. Alright, here we go. That's what we got. Woo! That's hot. Alright. So there we are. That's pretty good. There's a little bit of paper still there. It hasn't burned off. So, I'm going to add maybe a little bit more charcoal to this. Not much. Because, spoiler alert, we're grilling sausages and burgers. So that's what you have to look forward to, in case you haven't already saw it in the title, which I'm sure. Alright, so that's where we're at now. Alright, check back in a few. Alright, here's where we are now. As you can see, I knocked the coals down a little bit, put the grill on top here to heat up so I can scrub it all off. I got some new tools. Here's a look. This is a set of stainless steel barbecue tools in a case that my oldest son gave me for my birthday that just passed. Haven't used these yet. Washed them up, put them back in the case. Gonna try one out now. Try out this scrubber. This scrubber works pretty good. The only thing is I wish it had a longer handle, because my hand is getting hot close to the fire, but it's fine. Alright, so after you scrub that off all good, what I like to do is take and put the lid back on and let that sit for a few minutes. And as you can see, it's pretty good and red. I have most of the coals off to one side because I'm going to use the direct method. Start everything over the coals, move it over to away from the coals to get more time in just smoking versus just searing. That's my philosophy anyway. That's the way I like to do it. And for me, it's the best results. Certain things you don't want to leave on the grill for a long time, like steak, especially thinner cuts of steak. Those you just sear right over the coals, a minute on each side or so, depending on how rare you like it, and then you take it off. You don't really smoke steak. You smoke brisket, you smoke shoulder, you can smoke some short ribs, you can smoke some beef ribs, things that have a lot of fat or a large bone involved. If it doesn't have a large bone and it doesn't have a lot of fat, then you cannot leave it on the barbecue very long because it will get dried out or burnt or both. Alright, so that's where we're at right now. Woo! That's a fire. Alright, that's a lot more flame than I would like. But I'm getting ready to cover it. The phone has been acting up, it gets hot, and of course it shuts down because it is hotter than Georgia asphalt out here right now in August. Look at that sun. That's crazy. Alright, it's crazy hot out here. Alright, I'm going to cover this up, flip the burgers. Yeah, those are onions in the burgers. My wife hopes she made the burgers. That's the way she likes them, so that's the way she's going to get them. Alright, so that's where we're at right now. And hopefully the phone doesn't shut down and we'll come back and see what's going on after. Smoking. Insert cut from the movie Mask. Insert audio from Boston. Insert Deep Purple's Smoke on the Water. Insert whatever your smoke theme, pop culture reference would be right now. Maybe I'll try and put some, my oldest son, Bruce, he's got a YouTube channel. He posts a lot of his music. He's a really good musician. Kind of bluesy, jazz, rock. Dips his toe in some heavy metal here and there. But yeah, maybe I'll put that in there, or I'll put a link to his music down in the description box. Alright, that's where we're going now. Hopefully these flames have knocked down a little bit, and we'll be back. Alright, while we were away, flipped the burgers, turned some of the sausages. Oh, by the way, I got brats and mild Italian sausage on here. And the meat, I think, is 80-20 meat. I don't know, it might be 73-27 or whatever, but I think it's 80-20, I don't know. Anyway, this is where we're at now. Getting good smoke with the cover on. If you leave the cover off too long, it'll spark up and get flamed up again. But yeah, I'm getting good smoke going here now. So, smoking, smoking, smoking. That's the key to good flavor. Good hardwood smoke. There you go. Or you could have wood chips soaked in a pan underneath there, and use different kinds of flavored wood chips, apple wood, peach. You know, wood chips like that. Give you a different flavor. But this is the way I roll, mostly just hardwood. I enjoy the flavor. That's where we're at now. Smoke, smoke, and more smoke. That's where you know you got it good. The vent's slightly open. Smoke is rolling out. And this will be done pretty soon. Alright, we'll check back in a few. Alright, done some jockeying around here, some of the stuff. These hamburgers are pretty much just about done. I'm going to throw some cheese on them and move them over and move some of these sausages a little closer to the flame so they get a little more char on them. So that's where we're at now. It's finally cooling off a little bit here though, not quite as hot as it was. Hopefully this camera will not crash from the heat again. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, this is where we're at now. Put some cheese on top of the burgers. Some shredded cheese, which is not ideal. I'd rather have sliced cheese. But didn't have any sliced cheese, had shredded cheese, so that's what you get. I'm going to pull these burgers off. I'm probably going to try and flip these sausages one more time. Get a little more char on them. They probably got a really good smoke on them right now though. But maybe get a little more color on them. And that'll be it. Alright? We'll be back. Alright, we're about at the end here. This is what we got. Everything's pretty much done. Okay. I'm going to take these off. And that'll be the end. Anyway,